everybody, and welcome back to Lindsey's Little Library. So I'm here today because it is Thursday, which means it is BookList Thursday. BookList Thursday is something I do with Sarah over at Sarah's Nightstand. We come to you every Thursday with some sort of book thoughts, ideas, recommendations, something bookish related. So today, since we're a little more than halfway through the year, we were taking a look at kind of some different ideas, and one of them that popped up is books that we need to read to fulfill some goals that we have for ourselves this year. Now Sarah is the ultimate goal setter. She is so good at that. Mine are more loose, and I don't necessarily advertise them, share them out here, because they're more of just high hopes and not the greatest of goals. But I do have a list of a few books that I want to get to that will help me get to some of those goals. So one of them is I made a pretty decent middle grade March pile, and I've kind of been challenging myself with finishing that pile throughout the rest of the year, and I have a few left. This is one of them, The Forbidden Library by Django Wexler. This follows Alice. Her father disappears in a shipwreck. She's sent to live with her uncle, and uncle that she's really never really heard of, and who happens to have an impossibly massive library. So sounds fantastic if you ask me. Unfortunately for Alice, those endless aisles are strictly off limits, which are rude. But then she meets a talking cat, and even for a rule follower, when a talking cat sneaks you into a forbidden library and you're dared to open one of the unusual books, it's hard to resist. She finds herself inside the book, and the only way out is to defeat the monster within. So this is the stack of middle grade is getting smaller. This is kind of the next up that I have that I want to finish, because I've really found that I'm enjoying middle grade quite a bit. So that'll get me, closer to my goal. The next couple are, the next one is a new author to me that I have yet to read. And doing my rearranging of my shelves, I'm realizing I have a lot of books by Beatrice Williams, and I haven't read any at all. So we need to rectify that situation. So 100 Summers is just one that I grabbed, but I literally have like 6 books by her. So they're all historical fiction. This one takes place in 1938 around Memorial Day. We have Lily. She has returned to Rhode Island, where her family has summered for generations. It's an escape not only from New York's social scene, but from a heartbreak that still haunts her. In this community that has embraced her since childhood, she finds comfort in the familiar rituals of summer. That sounds just lovely. But this summer's different. We have Budgie and Nick Greenwald. They're Lily's former best friend and former fiance, have also arrived, and Seaview's elite are abuzz. Under Budgie's glamorous influence, Lily is seduced into a complicated web of renewed friendship and dangerous longing. And then we have a hurricane that is headed their way from the Atlantic. Uneasy secrets slowly reveal themselves. Lily and Nick must confront an emotional storm that will change their worlds forever. So just give me a taste. Thank you, Skylar. Give me a taste of some Beatrice Williams and get reading some of her books before I end up picking up even more, which is not impossible. Then I have an author that I am so close to reading to zero, and that's Alice Speedy. I've read quite a few of hers, actually, 3 this year. So we have Sometimes I Lie left, and then I Know Who You Are, is this her debut? I don't know which. No, Sometimes I Lie must be her debut. Anyways, I have 2 left. I don't know what they're about. I go into Alice Speedy books really blind. Don't want to know what. Nothing. Only one I know about this one is Amber is in a coma. Her husband doesn't love her anymore, and sometimes she lies. And then this one, again, it doesn't have anything. Can I peek? Just a dark, twisted thriller. So I want to read both of those by the end of the year, and then I'll have read another author to zero, which makes me super happy. And then the last one that I want to talk about that I've been slowly picking at is Glucose Revolution. This is just about how to balance your blood sugar. It's by Jessie that. Both of my sisters and my mom have read this, and highly recommend. I really struggle on a health journey for myself, and have really, this year's just been tough. So I've been wanting to really focus on looking at what I'm intaking into my body, not necessarily how much I'm moving, because I move enough. Could always be more, but it's not like I'm really sedentary. But this really looks at how to eat, when to eat, what to eat to help lose weight, stop cravings, get your energy back, still enjoying what you love. So I am, I don't know, a little bit in, and we're really just talking about what's in the book, what you're going to learn, that kind of type of stuff. But I haven't touched it in a little bit, so I need to get back to it. That's absolutely for sure. And like I said, it helped both my sisters and my mom quite a bit. So we're going to get to this one as well. So those are my 5 books to help me achieve my goals for the rest of the year. It's a good little reminder to see where I'm at, even though my goals are pretty loose and not always out there, but now you know. So if you have any books left on your list that you have set out as a goal for yourself to read, talk about it below. Otherwise, head to Sarah's channel and see what she has for us today. Otherwise, yeah, comment, subscribe. Yeah, that's it. All that fun stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.